Hey, what's up you guys? Today we are going to do a little rundown of my second trimester. So grab a drink and here we go. So I am now in my third trimester. I am 28, almost 29 weeks. I'll be 29 weeks on Sunday. It's Friday the 13th today. So starting at 14 weeks, let's see. My main symptoms during that week were heartburn. I did mark on the end of that week that I thought I felt some movement. I believe it was just like a weird little flick down in my pelvis area. So I wasn't 100% sure if it was a movement or not. I did have some vivid dreams, disrupted sleep. I know I was getting... I was just starting to get uncomfortable during this week. I had my that was my second doctor's appointment. I can't remember. My third doctor's appointment, because I had one at 8, I had one at 12, and I had one at 16. So this appointment, they just checked the heartbeat. His heartbeat was 142. And I marked just disrupted sleep that entire week. And I'm pretty sure it's because I had really bad restless legs. That symptom has gone and come back. So this week I have been experiencing that again. Sorry, I'm readjusting. I'm holding my camera today instead of having a what place to sit in, because no one has time for that apparently. Week 17, I didn't mark anything off. I'm pretty sure I had disrupted sleep for 2 weeks. My main way of just taking care of that, as some of you know, maybe none of you know, that I have run marathons and half marathons and things like that in the past. So restless legs weren't a new thing to me. So typically I just mix Powerade and water. And just drink it, and make sure I am doing some exercise to kind of curb it. It did help. It eventually went away. Week 18, I was having joint pain. I was pretty sure this is when it was in my knee. I've had a knee injury before, and it was just flaring up, and it was really, really annoying. So that lasted most of week 18. Week 19 was more of the restless legs and joint pain. It went from my knee up to my hip, eventually. I don't remember when exactly it happened. It's been a long trimester. And swelling, I was getting some swelling in my feet and ankles and hands. It wasn't consistent, but it did happen a few times. Especially now. Week 20, at the end of the week, I had my anatomy scan. Baby's was 14 ounces at the time. Head was at the 75th percentile. Arms and legs were at the 90th percentile. They thought I had a marginal cord insertion, which I'll talk about a little bit later. So what happens is she measured it 4 or 5 times just to be sure, and she just couldn't get a consistent reading. Said it was pretty close to where they wanted it to be, but she said it might have been off center. So that was one of the things. And the second thing, they said baby's kidneys were a little bit bigger than they would like them to be. So it just meant I get more ultrasounds, which I have. And then we also learned it was a boy. So that same weekend we had our gender reveal with our family. So Drew and I both knew he was allowed to come to my 20-week appointment. Thankfully, I'm glad he got to. We found out the like 2 days before that he was allowed to come. So we were excited that he was able to join us. I don't have any footage from that appointment just because he was there with me. So we did find out the gender, and we had a gender party, which I did a gender reveal video for our family. And if you want to watch that, I will link it somewhere up above. So week 21, right after the party that day, baby started like seriously kicking. Like I knew for sure they were kicks. It's so weird. It just like suddenly hadn't like really felt anything until that night. It was just crazy to me. So right at 21 weeks, right after the party, I began to feel baby consistently. I stopped marking as much in here unless it was something big. I mostly had some disrupted sleep that week. Week 23, I had swelling, and then I had another doctor's appointment at 24 weeks. I had another ultrasound. They checked baby's kidneys, which are still a little bit bigger than they want them to be, but the marginal cord insertion, they found either straightened itself out, or it just was the difficulty measuring it in the first place. So that was resolved. I still have to get one more ultrasound, not this coming appointment, but my next appointment. So and then 25 weeks, I started getting cold symptoms. I'm pretty sure it was allergies. We got some like really like crazy weather here. It was like really warm and really windy. So I think it was a mixture of a like maybe a little cold and a allergy. Oh my god, it was awful. Baby was also like down in my lower region and was constantly just kicking my cervix, and it was freaking awful. I wasn't feeling good. I had a cold, and it was all up here, upper respiratory. So I ended up taking a Claritin before that weekend, and it made everything go away and feel better. I think I had a video, I did my fall decorations or something, and I was just not feeling good, and you can even hear it that I was all stuffy. So that was week 25. By the middle of week 26, I was feeling pretty much better. There was like a lot of mucus in like the back of my throat, and it was making me cough occasionally, but I wasn't having like consistent coughing or anything. So most of my second trimester was just growing. Anything else? My body weight, I have gained like 11 pounds altogether from my last appointment. So that was 24 weeks. So we'll see what it is like on Monday. When I go to my next appointment, I've just now started to feel like I need maternity pants. I did get maternity jeans. I wear those. Jeans are like a little bit different than like my dress slacks though. So my dress slacks are just starting to get to the point I can't button them anymore. Yesterday I had like a belt holding them up. So we are growing. And then I'm probably gonna have to get maternity like jeggings or something. I don't know, something that I can wear to work. That's the bad part, is that I have to wear slacks to work, or a dress, or something like nice jeans. My maternity jeans are not very nice. So we'll have to figure something out with that. I've not bought any maternity tops. I just feel like they're kind of a waste of money when my tops still will fit. Especially when we're getting into sweater season, and my sweaters are all oversized. So I feel like I can get away with not having to buy anything larger. I have some large shirts anyway, so Food wise, cravings. I don't like have like I need this now cravings. I more just eat things, the same things every day. So apple cider has been my favorite lately. And candy. I try not to eat too much candy, but you know, it happens. It has to be chocolate and it has to have caramel in it. Those are the two criteria. Those are the two things that I have. If I'm going to eat candy, it's going to be one of those two, because otherwise I'm like, eh. I don't think there's anything else that I'm like, I'm dying for this right now. You need to go get it now. So, my eating schedule has not changed my entire pregnancy. Except for like maybe my first trimester when I'd get nauseated at night, I maybe wouldn't eat as much at night. But from not pregnant and then being pregnant, my eating schedule has not changed at all. I typically do fluids in the morning. In my normal schedule, I do fluids in the morning. I'll do like a coffee and a juice, or just my coffee and my water. Pregnancy, I'll sometimes eat like oatmeal. I think that's the only thing I've eaten, really. I think I had waffles yesterday, but that was different day. So, and then my lunch is the same, my dinner's the same. I eat like one snack during the day, and that is between lunch and dinner, and that's not much different than before. Sometimes I don't even eat a snack. I mostly do it because we do training in the afternoons, and I need that little extra oomph. So nothing food-wise has changed. I don't eat more or less than I used to. I don't really feel the need. I did joke at my baby shower that I was already eating like a pregnant lady. So I don't know. I don't know if that's 100% true. So I'm sure the baby's getting everything they need. The doctor's not worried or anything. So those are like the two main things I can think of that anybody would have questions about. I don't have any answers about like sexual things, because I have not done that since I got pregnant, just because I've been a nervous wreck since last time I had a miscarriage. So it's been like completely avoiding that. I just want to make sure I got everything on my calendar here. I haven't been marking as much, like I said. I'm now in the 3rd trimester. Now, some people say they start at 27 weeks, and I did mine starting at 28 weeks according to my apps. So I'm going my milestones off of that. But we're getting pretty close. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I answered some of the questions that maybe you would have. Again, everybody's pregnancy is different. I think I've said this in my last update video. So don't necessarily compare your pregnancy to mine. I did get like a few like random days that I didn't even mark anything down, but I know I like got a random bout of nausea one day. I think that was due to something else. So I don't know what else to say. So I hope this video answered any questions that you have. Feel free to comment down below if you have any questions that you need answered. Otherwise, I will see you all next time. I have some other videos planned that I'm excited to share with you, since I did have a baby shower, a small, very small baby shower. I have some going to do like a little haul video for you all, so you can see what I got and see if there are products that you're potentially wanting to get as well. So until then, I'll see you all next time. Make sure you like and subscribe so you catch those videos, and have a fantastic day.